Hey everybody! In today's video, we're going to learn all about inflation.
Cool, I love learning about balloons.
No, different type of inflation we're going to be learning about in this video.
But before we do, make sure you subscribe for more videos just like this.
Let's start the video and learn all about inflation, not balloons.
Inflation is the ongoing increases of prices over time. And inflation doesn't always happen, but it also is very common.
To explain it nice and easy, the things we buy become more expensive, and we have to spend more money to buy the same amount of those same products or services.
Since the year 1950 to today, the price of almost everything has increased, and it will probably keep going up as time goes on.
Right now, a candy bar might cost $1, but in 100 years, people might have to pay $5 or $10 for the same candy bar.
Here's a good example that may be easy to understand. A Big Mac from McDonald's used to cost about $2.25 in the year 2000. But now that same Big Mac costs almost $6. That's well over double the price in just a little over 2 decades.
You could have paid for 2 burgers back in 2000 for what you pay for 1 burger now.
And inflation caused this. The price of that hamburger has been inflated.
If you listen to the news or read the newspaper or online, you might hear someone say that the inflation rate is 10%, for example.
And this means that the price something was is now 10% higher than it was just 1 year ago for the same item.
That would be like a bicycle that last year cost $200. Now that same exact bike is 10% more and would cost $220. So you might be asking, is inflation bad?
Extremely high inflation is bad because it makes it more difficult for people to purchase the things that they want and also need.
Inflation also causes people's savings to be worth less. Imagine you saw a really cool Lego set that was selling for $50 last summer.
So you decided last summer that you want to buy it. So you began saving your money every single week since last summer to save up that $50.
Now, you go to the same store and you have your $50, but inflation caused it to rise by 10%.
Well, now the price of that Lego set is actually $55. It's exactly the same Lego set as it was only 1 year ago, but now your $50 is too little to pay the new full price.
When the amount of things you can buy with your saved money falls, well, we say people's purchasing power has fallen.
So now you might be asking yourself, what is it that causes inflation?
Inflation usually happens when the amount of paper money or currency in a country grows faster than the number of products or services that people want to buy.
Economists believe that when the money supply increases, this causes the prices of goods and service prices to increase over time as well.
For example, imagine there are 6 people and they all want the last candy bar in their town.
If each person only has $1, well, the store can only charge $1 for that candy bar.
However, if each person suddenly has an extra $100 bill in their pocket, well, the owner of that store might say, "Hey, I want some of that money for myself too."
And then that store, as well as all of the other stores in town, raise all of their prices. And that's inflation.
But how would people get that extra $100?
The amount of paper money or currency in a country can grow for several different reasons.
One example is when a country needs money during an emergency like war or even like the COVID pandemic. The government simply prints more and more money.
And inflation happens because more paper money is being printed without changing the number of products or services that people are buying.
So again, you may be watching this and thinking that inflation is bad.
I mean, after all, we did just learn that inflation lowers the purchasing power of the money you save and have, and also makes it harder to buy things we want and need with our money.
But a steady low rate of inflation boosts people spending their money, investing, and even provides growth in the economy.
And hey, guess what? The prices of goods and services can also go down over time instead of just going up.
Inflation can actually go the opposite way, or negative, and prices can go down.
This is called deflation.
And although deflation or falling prices may sound like a good thing, too large of a decrease in prices can actually be harmful to the economy.
As prices drop, profits decrease, which can lead to lower incomes and fewer jobs.
As long as inflation can stay steady with time and not increase so fast that people's jobs and income cannot keep up, we can still grow and have a very well-working and efficient economy.
But if the government continually keeps printing money over and over and over, inflation will continue to rise too fast and hurt people in the long run. It's a very, very delicate matter. Well, hey, guess what? Now we all know a little bit more about inflation.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It really helps out our channel.
It sure does.
Make sure you subscribe. Bye!